can't make anything, you can't do anything without a creative brain. At Greenwood, you will find people who have gone through trauma, just coming into a safe space, coming into a space where the accent isn't necessarily about talking about your trauma, but an opportunity to do something else is both a respite, but it's also a way of building up your skills.
I come to the Greenwood Centre because I like it. I do art, crafts, I do pottery, and I think coming to the Greenwood is a good place to be because it gets you out and you do a lot of things.
In Greenwood, it takes creativity to inspire the person to want to do something that is helpful for them and is something that comes from their heart. Coming into Greenwood sets up a routine. That's what a lot of people don't have in their struggles. I know that my routine is to come here.
Greenwood Centre has done so much for me. We do music with Lorraine, and she encouraged me to keep on writing. I just love writing and reciting my poems. It gave me that space for me to find out that I can do better. As the year turned, a new leaf emerged, full of promise, heralding a golden dawn. The happy waves floated along, proclaiming the end of the tyranny of greed.
So I see people who are just starting their journey back into the community, and we're doing very, very basic skills like playing an instrument and interacting with each other, which is a tricky thing for some people. And it teaches basic life skills which are then transferable to a workplace or to living in the community.
I wrote and played and sang my first song in a big group, which was like a baptism of fire. And that creativity lifted me up. And after that, I found that all the pain of the grief could be expressed in songs and in music. By the time I'd finished it, I feel like I've achieved something, there's a point in my day. That to me healed me more than anything else. And I love to be with the other guys in the music room. That makes my life worth living, actually.
One of the things that was missing in my life, the creative processes was a kind of a sanctuary that allowed so much, with the help of the teachers, it allowed me to express myself in ways that I hadn't been able to do in even the most intense verbal therapies. I'm a huge advocate that we all have this creative outlet within us if we are able to feel safe enough to express it.
Once people are ready and have been through the club, we encourage them to work with organizations such as Camden Disability Action.
I approached the head of the CDA to start using the studio when it's free between 4 and 7 o'clock in each evening. We're going to be bringing people in to teach them on the same path as us. They become the next facilitators for the next group of people, and so it becomes a rolling community project.
It builds a very clear structure of progress, which the aim is to get people ready to go back into integration in the community and hopefully employment and all the rest of it.
When people leave the Greenwood Centre, which doesn't go on forever, they can then reflect on what they've done. They can reflect on their music, their art, their poetry, and more importantly, we will have talk to them about how you can draw on that as a bank of positivity, that when you're facing that next challenge, you think, actually, I can still paint. Actually, I'll go and get my paint set. Or, actually, I managed to go to Greenwood for 6 months and do these things, so I can't be that bad. Taking all of these activities and put them into a sort of a construct of themselves, a greater understanding of themselves.